Good morning and welcome back to Marteray Plays. Going to play some more Witness today. I spent quite a bit of time yesterday while watching Spiky's stream, walking around in the game on my laptop, and then this morning I actually walked around quite a bit in my iPad version because I had parked the game on my laptop, which shares the Steam version with this desktop. So I had parked the game in a particular spot. I noticed something in the clouds, and I noticed the clouds are moving. So I'm going to spend the beginning of the stream today waiting for the clouds to align, if they will, and trying to get an environmental puzzle. I don't know if it'll work, but that's why I'm starting early. So my apologies to anybody if I'm starting too early for you. I just am trying to get this one puzzle. Now hold on a second, I've got a cat in the way. So she won't let me select the game. There we go. Alright, so here we go. That's what I'm talking about. And I think this is the end. I think I have to just stand here and wait. Because I think this piece of cloud here is going to come over and fit. The question is, where are the other parts? But I'm pretty sure that's the start. And it's going to go like this. So I'm waiting for it to kind of come together. And they are moving, if slowly. So I see one viewer just popped up. So whoever's out there who's watching, good morning. And yeah, I'm on early because I figured it's going to take time for this thing to come together, and I didn't want to burn other people's time. So Mischief, who's sitting in front of the monitor, and I are just going to sit here and wait for the clouds. Feel free to pull up a cup of your favorite beverage and wait with us. I also figured out a solution to the stars puzzle in town that I've been stuck on. So there's that. What else did I do? I drew out the pillar in town here and made myself a list of all of the puzzles. I drew myself little diagrams of them, so I know which ones I have to find. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the 9th of the 10th one is probably what I call the white gate that's near the starting area. So yeah. Come on, clouds, move. Is it moving at all now? Don't tell me that they've stopped moving. Alright, I'm going to move a little bit. So you can see it go in and out of alignment, get behind that tree. Again, slide in and out of alignment. You really have to be in just the right place for this to come together. Oh, it isn't? Did I? Oh, I'm an idiot. Thank you for doing that. I keep doing that lately. I get all ready and I start talking and I forget to put it on the live stream screen in OBS instead of on the stream starting stream. It's just, lately I've just been making mistake after mistake. So this is where I am. I'm up at the place where the stream comes out of the mountain and goes down and forms a set of waterfalls and rapids. And, looking out kind of over the water off the island here. And that's when these two pieces of cloud come together enough to ignite. But I'm a little worried that this cloud is going in the wrong direction. So I don't see it coming together now. Which way is it moving? Are you moving at all? You seem to be moving away, not towards. No, there's slight movement. I detect a slight movement right here. How do I get you to move? Yeah, you seem to be moving a little bit. Yeah, so you can see I'm up over the river. Another way to look at it is you could come up this path past the these kind of hexagonal. I can't remember which shape they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, hexagonal stone pieces. Yeah, it's not lining up. I thought it was going to slide into place. So when I started to line it up, it seemed to be lining up much faster, and now it seems to be not moving at all. Spiky, when you did this one, did it come together faster? This seems to be moving. Because I don't want to waste people's time. Just as slowly. Okay. I don't want to waste people's time. If nothing's going to happen, I'll get out of here. Okay, that's not really igniting, so I'm not in the right spot. There it is. Yeah, this one has moved, so now this is covered up. So maybe this is going to go up and form a piece. And here comes something in from this side. That's good. Okay, so something else is moving in. How are you this morning, Spiky? It is bright and sunny out there today. I really need to go grocery shopping, but the weather dumped yet another, 6 inches of snow on us overnight, so no way to get out of the driveway this morning. I shall have to wait. Alright, looks like we might be getting a puzzle here. Yes, and waiting for them to assemble into something that is traceable. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There it is. Got her. We're taking a picture of that. Got it. Hey, Granny. Welcome to the game. I think I did that one, didn't I? It looks dark. It doesn't look like it's green. I'm sure I did that
beautiful
one.
experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the
Okay,
fundamental
I want to go to
emotion that
town.
stands at the cradle of true art and true science. Whoever does not know it and can no longer wonder, no longer marvel, is as good as dead and his eyes are dimmed. It was the experience of mystery, even if mixed with fear, that engendered religion. A knowledge of the existence of something we cannot penetrate. Our perceptions of the profoundest reason and the most radiant beauty, which only in their most primitive forms are accessible to our minds. It is this knowledge and this emotion that constitute true religiosity. In this sense, and in this alone, I am a deeply religious man. I cannot conceive of a God who rewards and punishes his creatures, or has a will of the kind that we experience in ourselves. Neither can I, nor would I, want to conceive of an individual that survives his physical death. Let feeble souls, from fear or absurd egoism, cherish such thoughts. I am satisfied with the mystery of the eternity of life, and with the awareness and a glimpse of the marvelous structure of the existing world, together with the devoted striving to comprehend a portion, be it ever so tiny, of the reason that manifests itself in nature.
Do you see how this forms a white line here?
Albert Einstein, 1931.
I get the feeling that that might be a puzzle. Might be an EP. Granny, you're going to see tons of spoilers if you watch me. I'm really deep into the game. Really deep in. If you don't want spoilers, don't watch. If you don't mind spoilers, feel free. Feel free. But I'm deep in it at this point. Found this yesterday. Okay, figured out the solution to this one. I was trying to pair them by twos. You need to go threes and ones. And that does it. That one's done. Okay, so let me find my list. Well, actually, DJ Freeze and Spikey, I think, have both 100%ed this game quicker and better than I ever will have. So they are the ones to ask. Okay, so I got the color star puzzle on the second floor in the village. That's done. And I did the cloud line. That's done. Okay, there are audio tapes in the town that I found that I need to play. I found 2 audio tapes. There's somewhere over here. There they are.
It is a great adventure to contemplate the universe beyond man, to contemplate what it would be like without man, as it was in a great part of its long history and as it is in a great majority of places. When this objective view is finally attained, and the mystery and majesty of matter are fully appreciated, to then turn the objective eye back on man, viewed as matter, to view life as part of this universal mystery of the greatest depth, is to sense an experience which is very rare and very exciting. It usually ends in laughter and a delight in the futility of trying to understand what this atom in the universe is. This thing, atoms with curiosity, that looks at itself and wonders why it wonders. Well, these scientific views end in awe and mystery, lost at the edge in uncertainty, but they appear to be so deep and so impressive that the theory that it is all arranged as a stage for God to watch man struggle for good and evil seems inadequate. Some will tell me that I have just described a religious experience. Very well, you may call it what you will. Then, in that language, I would say that the young man's religious experience is of such a kind that he finds the religion of his church inadequate to describe, to encompass that kind of experience. The God of the church isn't big. Richard Feynman, 1963.
Okay, let's go back at the other one. And then while that's playing, I want to go and try and find that wire on the mountain. It's time to try and play with that. We'll just hunt around up there.
Imagine if all the tumult of the body were to quiet down, along with all our busy thoughts about earth, sea, and air. If the very world should stop, and the mind cease thinking about itself, go beyond itself, and be quite still. If all the fantasies that appear in dreams and imagination should cease, and there be no speech, no sign. Imagine if all things that are perishable grew still. For if we listen, they are saying, we did not make ourselves. He made us who abides forever. Imagine then that they should say this and fall silent, listening to the very voice of him who made them, and not to that of his creation, so that we should hear not his word through the tongues of men, nor the voice of angels, nor the clouds' thunder, nor any symbol, but his very self, which in these things we love, and go beyond ourselves to attain a flash of that eternal wisdom which abides above all things. And imagine if that moment were to go on and on, leaving behind all other sights and sounds but this one vision, which ravishes and absorbs and fixes the beholder in joy, so that the rest of eternal life were like that moment of illumination which leaves us breathless. Would this not be what is bidden in Scripture? Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Augustine of Hippo, circa 400.
Yeah. Some of us, if we're on and we're in your streams, we'll ask you if you want hints, because I like do this for people who are near the start, if they're stuck. And then we'll give you a hint that gives you the absolute minimum amount of information. You know, like, have you thought about whether a puzzle you have done has more than one solution? Like that, and just leave that as the hint we give you. We don't tell you which puzzle, we don't tell you where it is, you know, and we're hoping that you'll go back, figure out what puzzle, why it has more than one solution, figure out what that other solution will do for you. You know, that kind of more general hint, as opposed to go back to the second puzzle on the set of puzzles that you were on the such and such area of the game and resolve it with this ending. So that way, instead of just giving you the answer, you go and you look at it again and you figure out for yourself why it is it does what it does. It's one of the reasons why I keep telling people who come into my stream, don't give me an answer. I want to figure it out for myself, and there's a reason why my stream icon is a snail. I'm the slowest person on the face of the earth. It takes me forever, but I get there. All right, so there's this cable. It starts here in this box. This box is like a beacon, and then it goes all the way down through this pile of junk. So let me start with this end and this box. And we're going to look at this box from every possible angle. Okay, that's interesting. You did something. And you turned on the cable. Okay, that's important. You turned on the cable. All right, I know where that cable goes. Well, I knew that line was there. And I said to myself, I need to go back and look at this. I'm going to look at it from every possible angle, and I'm going to start at the top and work my way down. So I had that plan for today. And you have to know, I spend often several hours in between streams staring at things. Either I boot it up on my laptop and sit there with my laptop in between streams while I watch somebody else stream, or alternatively I sit there on my iPad. Okay, I can see it's going yellow and it's still going down. So I don't think I need to turn it on. All right, let's take the elevator. But I am slow. I am not fast. Only games where I'm fast are ones where, for some reason, I've seen that puzzle type before, and I've solved that puzzle type enough times that I just get it. I like the Room series because most of the puzzles in there I will find really easy to solve because I've solved puzzles like that many, many times before. Yes, it's on. Oh, that's where it comes down. All right, it comes down there, goes through the water, up. All right, now, who are you and what do you do? Oh, it's a Dorito puzzle. All right, let's get a good angle on it. Okay, where did you go now? Well, no, I spent time and figured out how Dorito puzzles work. That took me, what, 4 hours, I think, off stream? No, 2 hours off stream. Solving there's one in, I think, the town that I used. Is it up? Where did that go? That's where it came up. Okay. Is it above here? Does it have something to do with these again? Okay, don't think you changed. What did you do? The room was already red. I hadn't noticed that there was red on the back of the columns. That probably was already there. Okay, here's the cable that goes out of it. That happened. That happened. Okay, that's what happened. It's doesn't last long. I'm at a bad angle. That'll be the door. Time door. Oh, I think I know where I am. Needs to go that way. Get your kitty butt out of the way. I think I found the Disney employee pass. So there's something on a column there. There's one there, and I'm down here. That's an elevator. Maybe a call panel, but not lit up. Okay, whole row of puzzles. Tape.
God bade me behold the sea, and I saw the ships sinking and the planks floating. Then the planks too were submerged. And God said to me, those who voyage are not saved. And he said to me, those who, instead of voyaging, cast themselves
Oh,
into the sea,
interesting.
take a risk. And he said to me, those who voyage and take no risk shall perish. And he said to me, in taking the risk, there is a part of salvation. And the wave came and lifted those beneath it and overran the shore. And he said to me, the surface of the sea is a gleam that cannot be reached, and the bottom is a darkness impenetrable. And between the two are great fishes, which are to be feared. Nefari, circa 970.
Interesting, you can get all sorts of places without doing puzzles.
Yeah, I don't think it pays to be too neat. There want to be some traces of us for the intrepid to find.
What do you mean? Any visitor to that island is going to hear quite a lot of us, if they look around.
Oh yeah, no, sure, but I mean, showing what's happening behind the scenes a little bit to ensure we keep some authenticity. Because if we get too concerned with saying a bunch of wise things in the least personally revealing way, then we're basically putting up a front, in danger of it becoming a false front. It's a slippery slope, and you know how easily we could slide into pomposity. Nobody wants that, but would we notice if it happened? Or are we too close to the project? Look, I just think if we include some of our interactions, show that we aren't these transcendent, perfect beings, that we get stuck sometimes. We get into arguments or get depressed. Then at least it's not a false front. At least we're not hiding.
Authenticity is good, yes, but you can find human drama anywhere. I mean, we're drowning in it from day to day. We're supposed to be building a quiet environment away from drama, not celebrating it. Look, these are objects of contemplation. These are about focus and clarity. We agreed at the outset.
Yeah, I know. And I don't want to change any of that. Just a little added twist, tucked away deep. It doesn't have to be drama, it's just reality.
Reality. So what, we should record a meeting and stick it in?
Maybe. But we already have some good stuff. Oh, like that little encounter the other week where you offered to buy a girl a sandwich?
No.
Her mic was running, so it's in the archive. Look, it's fine. In context, it's perfect. Because we're not lecturing from on high. These recordings are part of an endeavor built by human beings. And they aspire to truth with a capital T, but we also have to remember that they cannot actually get there. We should be clear to the intrepid that we know this. I think it'll make it better.
Okay, sure. We'll at least see how it goes. On that island, we are going to be in very susceptible states. So, be careful.
Okay.
Seems I get to be the pioneer of being mildly embarrassed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, And also, just to let you know, I'm recording this conversation right now.
No, come on.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh. It will make it better, trust me.
Sorry, I'm solving while I listen to it. Which one was it? Was it this one? Oh, you're different. I can't remember. Okay. There. Okay. Okay. Stretch. Okay. Stretching. I don't know how to pronounce Kachutiant. Thank you for the stretch. Okay. All right. Let's try you. Where are they all? Okay. You guys, I think are done. Don't know what you do, but you're done. No zigzag cheese this time. Okay. 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 Oh. That bunch are done. Right? Nothing seems to have happened up here, right? No. Oh, stop that. My virus defender software called Bitdefender just closed my window and popped up a "We have an update for you" window. It's never done that before. That's really annoying. Alright, so that's down. Anything else on this level while I'm on this level? No. Alright. Let's stick to the left wall, go down. Alright, symmetry puzzle. White and black dots, 1 3-part line. Has to end there. Okay, I want to end. I'm gonna end with, I need to go here. How am I going to cut out the 3? It's got to be there or there. So I have to go this direction or this direction. Got it. Okay. Has to go like this. That's going to be a problem because of this. So it's got to be on the opposite side. So we're going to end there. Okay, so this. So what if I this. Oh, a little more. This. Come here, come here, come here, come here. This. Right? Because that should be mirroring. Or is it not mirroring? It's not a symmetry puzzle. Is it not? It's not a symmetry puzzle. It is not a symmetry puzzle. It looks like one, but it isn't. Okay, if you're not a symmetry puzzle, and this should work. No, it will not work. That will not work. But this will. Okay, if you're not a symmetry puzzle, I should need to know not to put, that will work. Okay. Are you a symmetry puzzle? It does not appear so. But I've got the damn pole in the way. Okay. Yeah, they really do look like symmetry puzzles. They look like they must be symmetry puzzles, but they're not. The symmetry puzzles with the invisible second line, that's what I thought it was. Mystery, can you get out of in front of my monitor? Yes, come here. Come here. I know, you look darling. Yes, you do, dear. Come here. Come here, sweet kitty. Have a lap. Yes, have a lap. Okay. Four threes of any sort. Four threes. 1, 2, 3, 4 threes. Four threes of any sort. Okay. Oh, you're nasty. Heaven knows what you do. Okay. Yellow and blue, you are all the same. You are all the same. Pinkish. Pinkish. Are you the same? You're pink on red, but you're also pink on yellow. Yeah, you're pink. But you are not blue and you are not pink. You're a different shade of blue. Are you this blue? Just shifted because it's starting to go green in the back. Well, I think those are the same. Wow. Okay. What if we go about it a different way? And this is vicious. What if those are the same? No. Maybe. But I have to go there to cut that. Maybe those are the same. That's better. You're vicious. Maybe I save you for a minute. Oh, and you're going to be mean too. All right, time for sketching. Time for sketching. So if I draw you there, then go. Hey, stop knocking my mouse with your tail. I know you have a powerful tail. I'm well aware of that, Mystery. She's batting the mouse with her tail. No, that's not. That one has to go there. Okay, that won't work. All right, so let's go. That won't work. Let's see, climb off. All right, so I'm thinking that this one has to be alone by itself up in the corner. Because when I start to try to combine it with the one below, it just doesn't combine well. So we can maybe combine some of these. So what if I combine them? I combine them as that. And then maybe that. I have to make that touch. I have to make something touch there, there, and there. Something has to touch there, and there, and there. Doesn't matter what touches there. Hmm. These have to be combined with something that's not easy to draw. Yes, mystery. Yeah, I have 3 cats and a dog. The dog rarely you will hear. He's relatively quiet, but Mystery and Leo both make rip noises a lot. Mischief's quiet, but boy does she get in the way. Mystery's bigger, but she's more biddable. You can coax her onto your lap and out of the way more often. Right now her head's in front of the lower right part of the picture, and I'm not seeing it. I gotta come back at this one. Okay, so there's 2 up here I need to come back to. Yeah, I think there was another way down here. Here. Left first. Dorito puzzle. Oh. Oh. I didn't know you were here. I wondered what that. I thought maybe there was an EP in the waterfall, but there's not. There's a sneaky hidden spot. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Disney it is. Symmetry puzzle? No. If you're not a symmetry puzzle, how the heck do you? What happens if you just... Yeah, of course not. Like that. Power going up. What does the power up do? Okay, 1 yellow. 2 yellows. Now it's got 2 yellows. Now it's got 2 blues. What do you do? Where am I? I'm on the mountain. Oh, like I've come down this path before. Oh, I always run past this. It's opposite the bamboo. Okay. Yeah, Disney corridors.
Then the occupant of the first would shout to keep him clear. And if the other did not hear the first time, nor even when called 3 times, bad language would inevitably follow. In the first case, there was no anger, and in the second, there was. Because in the first case, the boat was empty, and in the second, it was occupied. And so it is with man. He can only roam empty through life, or be able to injure it. Fourth century BC.
It is a elevator.
I don't know. I don't remember. Wait, what? No, it's not. It's normal for me. I never remember my dreams. If I try right when I wake up, I can just barely remember fragments. Later in the day, even 20 minutes later, those fragments are gone. Unless I write them down. And if I read them later, it's like these are ramblings of a crazy person.
Yeah, but then how do we know there aren't any side effects? I mean, do you remember anything about your life?
It's fine. I mean, we're just doing suppression, not lobotomies. I mean, everything is still there. In dreams, we often take on personalities that are a little different. We forget details of our waking life and remember fictions in their place. How does that happen? Well, we're just using the same pathways. It's fine. But really, how should I know if something's missing? If you forget a few random little things, how would you remember that you forgot? Nothing big is missing. I don't think. Wait, who are you again?
Oh, God. Why did we let you go first?
First hasn't happened yet. I was just dipping my toes into the pool. Real first happens when someone dives right in and gets to decide for themselves when to come out. Who's that gonna be? You?
I long for the days when we weren't sure this was doing anything this scary.
It'll be fine. It's not scary. It'll be fun.
So fun you don't even remember?
Okay, no. Shoo. I wanna re-record this one before I go home. I have some new ideas about it.
What? Because of the test?
Yes. Because of the test. Possibly.
I thought you didn't remember anything.
Yeah. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, so I got 4, 7, 4, 7. Those 2 squares and those 2 squares have to be covered. I can make something which is, this is a symmetry puzzle. I can make something which is symmetrical, but I have to take these 2 shapes, which are not these 2 shapes, and make the same shape, mirrored. So can I do that with what I have? This would be much better if I had physical pieces to manipulate. I can't rotate them. I just glom them together. I have to glom them together in such a way that they cover that spot. And I think I might have a possibility. Can I make it out of oh, they're not mirrored. Okay. They're not mirrored. All right. If I go across, I want to go. I'm going to look at what I make and see if I like it. That's it. And that's a mean puzzle. Okay. No. Problem that. And I didn't cut out that space. Okay. All right, hold on. So what if I just go straight across? What if I just go straight across, go dirt, dirt, bam. That'll work. Yeah, I was gonna, if I'm going for 100% though, I know I've got to come back to the cavern, so might as well. You're right, I might as well solve this at least once. Okay. There. But I can guarantee you from the lake, I'm not even get close to 100%. anytime soon. Okay, now. If I went that, I have the problem that I've got to break there. If I go this, I'd have to. What if I go do. Alright, so what if I that? There we go. Yeah, Sonia, I hope I'm pronouncing that, unless it's Sarina. It's going to take me a long time to 100%. There's a reason why my icon is a snail. I may fly through some and then I'll hit a wall, and it'll take me a week. It's taken me 2.5, 3 weeks to solve that one star puzzle in town. I've been going back at it and back at it and back at it. Got it. Okay, I got that panel. I don't know. I have had problems with some of the shapes one. You remember the area with the different colored water? I like to call it the fire swab. It reminds me of the Princess Bride. And there were a couple of the ones that are where you pump out the water and then you're underneath the water, and oh, they were hard. Oh, I mean, like, had to come back at them and back at them and back at them to get them. So sometimes yes, sometimes no. It's just, honestly, sometimes I think it's the day. Sometimes I just think it's the day. Today's a good day. I got a decent night's sleep. Night before last, I got a horrible night's sleep. I was just so sleep lagged, and I was trying to do this to stream and to solve puzzles, and it was not going well. You are an issue. But what if... Oh, I can't. Can't. That leaves that out. Okay. You go here, you go here. The flashing symbol method of teaching doesn't work with the negative, the ones with the blue subtraction squares. My problem with the blue subtraction squares had to do with I never have been able to work out fully whether or not layering pieces over each other, the subtraction squares will subtract one layer of the layering. So for instance, if you were to take this shape and this shape, and you were to place 1, 1, 2, 3, and another 1, 2, 3, and you had a blue 1 subtraction square here, would that subtract one of the doubles? And I was never able to work out confidently whether it was just subtracting one piece off of one of these or whether it would actually subtract out the double layering. So that was part of the problem with the blue subtraction squares. The other thing was it utterly shocked me. No, I'm not asking. It utterly shocked me when there was one that had 4 blue subtraction squares. So it was a foursome of blue subtraction squares. And the solution that I got to the puzzle did not involve having 4 mistakes in a square. The mistakes were all over the place. So when I collected that in with the mistakes, it just subtracted 4 random mistakes I had made. And that made me upset. It was like if they're arranged in a perfect square, it's not tilted or something. Yeah, negative shapes are evil. They are absolutely, utterly evil. Okay. Okay, you cannot be that piece. Cannot be there. Unless something goes here, can't do that. Could be here. Could be here and here. Yeah, I think the blue negative squares is not taught particularly well. I suspect that the game designer knows exactly what they mean by it, but we don't completely get it because we can't figure out the rule easily. Okay. What about that one? Okay. Okay. Those are done. That one's done. Those are done. Okay. And here come negative squares. Is that why you've been talking about negative squares? Is you knew I was about to run into them. Not to you. The At Playroom Experiment, streamed from Monday, contains a long talk about the very puzzle. Might be worth it. I am getting about all the witness I can take, though, lately. Because I work so hard off the camera to have something to show you. Because I didn't know that I was going to figure out so quickly today how to get in this area and have a whole bunch of puzzles to solve. And so I didn't know that I was going to have this to do on the stream. And I was really worried it was going to be like yesterday's stream where I really had a limited amount of stuff and I was just going to be like, okay, I'm done. So, you know, it worked out really well. I mean, I had stuff to stream today. Okay. Why is the puzzle drifting when I click on that? Because it is. It's drifting up very slowly. Take away 2. Gotta include that. Let's try that. So the symmetry? It is. Okay. 3, 5, 1, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 to fill in. Okay, so what if I... Okay. Answer, you may not use the same track to do this one. You are forbidden. But nobody says I can't do it in reverse. Three, 5, 6, 8, 10, 10. Okay, if I put the 3 there, the 2 down there, this hook there and that hook there and make a nice solid that includes all of those and that 4. Four, 6, 8, 10. Alright. Because of the position this is in, something has to stick to it. We have to get to it. So I'm thinking it's that shape for it, then the 4, then the 2 like this, that shape. No, I'm going to leave out that 3. Okay, hold on. Well, nothing says I can't cut out one of them and then do the others this way. Okay, I think this corridor is done. Oh, and the snowblowers have fired up. How are we doing on count? $490. Hold on, let me see where I was yesterday. $441 yesterday? Yeah, I've done a lot more today. Okay, this is how I got here. Any more little things lurking around the edges? Okay, there's those 2 to do. And there's something over there. How do I get to that? Take the elevator up. Actually, or take the stairs up. Oh, that's the way out. Okay, elevator. Coming to get me. Took me a minute. Thank you for the stretch break. Oh, that feels good. Oh, wow. Oh, I needed that. All right, where's that pillar? I can see it. There it is. We have a very glowy Dorito pillar. Oh, you look devilishly difficult. Okay, twos, 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 twos. Lots of twos, lots of ones. Is there only one in and one out? That will help. Please don't be a symmetry puzzle. It's not. Okay. How am I going to get past one of these? Answer like, no, that's a 2. Okay, go back. Go vertically. Okay, that won't work. Okay, you need 2. Right? All right, 1, 2. Now, 1. No, go up. Okay. They both have 1. Both have 1, 2. 1, 2, down. Just for fun, check. Yes, 1. Okay. The problem is if I do this, that one only has 1. If I do this, so if I go, suppose I go 1, now I'm on 3. Oh, oh, you are hard. Let's go around, do 1. Okay, what point do I come back down? Here. Can't do that. Can't do that. That doesn't work. That's good. That's 2. That's 1. There. 1, 1. And I want to go out, but I can't. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Only 1. I need to go 2. That was better, though. Going around on the bottom is better. Sounds like it worked. Sounds like something worked. But I can't tell. Was I wrong? Okay, I'll take a yes. No. Was that a wrong answer, yes or no? One. 2. 2. I was asking, was that a wrong answer, yes or no? 2. 1. That was the wrong answer. 1. That's 2. I missed one. That's what happened, was I missed one by doing that. I missed one of the 1s. I have to go back the other way. Okay, now it's 1. 1. Okay, just double checking. They all have 1? Alright, double checking. You have 2. 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 Okay, now check the 1s. You have 1. You have 1. You have 1. You have 1. You have 2. You have too many. Now you have 1. But that has none. Now it has 1. That will have 2. So I need to go past it. Because that one has 2. So now both of those have 1. Both of these have 1. Two. Can't get 2 there. Can get 2. Got 2. Got 2. Got 2. Got 2. That's a correct answer. Got it. No, there's at least one puzzle that I've found where the solution is right and the line doesn't stay. And hint, it's an EP. But it's a grid. The solution is correct and the line doesn't stay. That's why I asked. And we have a red door. Oh, so you guys are probably laughing all the time I was talking about red doors. This is harder than it looks. What are you? This looks like something I saw at one of the museums I saw in Egypt. You don't light. What do I have to do to make you light up? By the way, hello to all the new people in my stream that I've never, ever met before. Oh, is this a maze? Is this a puzzle? What are you? Where am I now? Dorito Pillar, where have you taken me? Lots and lots of cables. Lots of, sorry about the noise, somebody is snow blowing out there. Lots of snowblower noise. Little tinging sound. And we have classical music. Okay, where'd it go? You're not lit. Okay, where'd the cable go to? Goes up here. There. 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 Okay, a 4 and a 3. A 4 and a 4, 8. Have to be in that arrangement. Close. I like having the music on. Where'd it go now? This one's not lit. This one's not lit. There's some over here. You will not light. You're lit. You're not lit. You are lit. Symmetry puzzle? Yeah. Blue. Blue. Blue's got to end up over there. No. Must go this way. Got to get this one. Blue's got to get that one. How am I going to go over and get to it, then come back without hitting? I have to go at it this way, but I have to get that blue. If I go past, there. Oh, what the hell is the name of this one? I've danced to this piece. Hey! Oh. Oh, they're on a timer. Oh, that's vicious. So you can't figure out which direction you go for the next puzzle, but they're on a timer. Oh, screw you. That's not fair. Well, I'm going to explore while I got the time. I'm not doing that again until I'm ready. Yeah, but it also means that I've got to run around and figure everything. I'm not good at that. I put 3 on that one. I'm on the catwalk over the theater. I was looking down at this from above the other day and going, there's a catwalk over the theater. With that in mind, you are an EP. Where's the rest of the leaves? What do you line up with? What do you line up with? You're a line. You're an EP. What ought to be standing? I probably have to play the right film and get up here. If I play the right film and get up here, this will become a circle and I can trace it. How the hell do you get up here? Yeah, well, I should be better at this than I am. Okay, this is the purple area we could see. And I get a film. Film reward. Cinema Poozle. Oh! Oh, you're not a Cinema Poozle, are you? Interesting. What the heck are you? Okay. Circle. Cinema Poozle. That's what's supposed to be in these boxes, is Cinema Poozles. 3, 2, 1. Three, two, one. Okay, I need to end up there. Okay, So the solution might go something like this. Go in 1, go around 3, come out, go around 2, go across 1 and out. That might work. That's interesting. Yeah, no spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers. I'd like to figure things out for myself. Okay, this is the door that's under the elevator in the desert area. Okay, so there's an upstairs and a downstairs. So that's how you get there. Downstairs corridor. Run. Turn. Run. Upstairs corridor. There. Alright, so that's something to fuss about later. Okay. Is this where we came from? Yes. That's over the theater.
The concept of a clock enfolds all succession in time. In the concept, the 6th hour is not earlier than the 7th or 8th, although the clock never strikes the hour, save when the concept of it.
Oh, Doritos.
Nicholas of Cusa, 1450.
That's mine.
Yeah. Well, I have some ideas about it, and I just wanted to give it a try. See how it goes?
So you know you'll be taking over all the people pieces. What kind of idea?
I don't know. Subconscious drives, right? Like, with anything creative.
Did you feel this one before you took the island? Or after?
Well, I think after. Yeah, mostly after. I had a seed of it before, even back when I first heard the piece, when you first picked it up. But I didn't really notice then. Now it's like the princess and the pea. I don't mean to be stepping on your toes, though. Really, the drive is personal. I wanted to record this one so I can hear it the way I want to hear it. Just to set something right for myself.
That'll be a good out.
We'll file this into the category of good problems to have. The attitude to the piece changed or clarifying this will be based on fit. That means it's working. Something's working, right? Maybe. Back when we started, I would have called this lucky to ever get this.
But here we are.
Oh, I made a mistake somewhere.
Record away. Thanking you for this opportunity to introspect my reversing people.
That's 2.
You're welcome.
That's the problem. don't think this will make a good out. Okay, I need to catch this one. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There. Finally got the brown door open in town. Finally got the brown door open in town. Okay, so there's a timed part. There's a EP. I'm not ready to do the timed part. I may have to practice the time part until I know what lights up in what order, so I know where to go with each piece, because that's crazy. Oh,
I thought my voyage had come to its end, at the last limit of my
should
power.
be a cinema puzzle.
But the path before me was closed, provisions exhausted, and the time come to take shelter in silent obscurity. But I find that thy will knows no end in me, and when words die out on the tongue, new melodies break forth from the heart. And where old tracks are lost, new country is revealed with its wonders.
So what if we start and try to trace 3 edges, then 2 edges, then 1 edge? That traces 1, 2, 3, 4 edges. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. Okay, doesn't work. It kind of goes in a diagonal left to right. Does that count as 1? No. All right. I was thinking maybe it was some oblique reference to the hexes, and the 3 Doritos is trace 3 edges, trace 2 edges, trace 1 edge. But I don't think I'm right. Because that could be argued as 3 edges, 2 edges, 1 edge out. But I don't think I'm right. And this is the only way to start in the upper left and end in the lower right. Now sometimes these things are rotated, but this is the only one that starts on an end. This one starts inside and works its way towards outside. So, don't know. Okay, we got the Disney World. That's why I have, because they knew that the race is coming up, the timed part. And they want to watch me run the race. That's it. They want to watch me kill myself over and over again up against the clock. Ugh. That's where I normally came in, right? This is the way. the windmill. This is where I normally came in. Except now I have the Disneyland corridors that lead to the horrible record-timed marathon of puzzle, puzzle, who got the puzzle? Yeah, it's going to take me a lot of practice. Because I get anxious when I'm on time puzzles. And so I'm going to start sweating it and not thinking, and then I'm going to make mistakes solving them. I was better off when I didn't know it was timed. Now that I know it's timed, it's going to make it much harder for me. Okay, there it ends. Here's the minecart track, and then it should branch. I should have different choices. This branch over the cinema, this branch goes up and out into a building in the town. Gotta figure out how to make that light. Gonna come back and stare at things for hours. Yeah, that's why I suddenly have tons of viewers, right? Is they want to watch me run this damn thing. Alright, so when you turn it on, it's gonna light these three. I don't remember if this is next. I wonder if there's a way to make it go longer. Then it starts lighting these. There's one here. That one was relatively late. There's one here. There's one here. This one was early on. Is there a speed run? There's probably, don't answer this. There's probably a speed run strat for standing in a particular place and solving like these two in a row or something like that. Because there's probably a spot where you can do two at the same time. Then I got up here and I was on this one and it just solved it or something when the light went out. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this. And maybe once you do this, the timer stops. Because then you get into this thing. And the question is, are these puzzles? This is the part that reminds me of Egypt. And the tombs, like Abu Simbel. Okay, so I've got two more to do over there. I've got the speed run. I've got only one of my pillars is solved. I've got lots of EPs to find. Were there any more of these for me to do? I think I got all of these. I still have I have the red door to do, which I think is another cinema puzzle. Find a way out of here. Okay, where am I? I do like having the underground shortcuts open. Yeah, DJ, I'm going to be just like that. It's going to be try after try. So, you know what I'll do? I'll start like at the beginning of the stream. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on how I feel tomorrow morning and if I sleep well. I had to change my meds around. That's one of the reasons why I'm feeling better and why I slept better last night. So, maybe that'll help. Oh! Houston, we have open yellow water lilies. So, are the yellow water lilies the doors from underground? Do they represent the exits to that maze? Because that's what we did today. We opened that maze under the ground. Are they like the Disney doors? Interesting. That's new. We have 3 open I can see and 1 closed. Any more yellow ones? Let's look around the pond. Looks like that's a yellow one over there. And some more over there. That might be more than there are doors, so it might not be doors. But that's what we did today that was completely different. There definitely are more puzzles that I've solved than there are water lilies. So it's not the number of puzzles solved. Yeah, I think also I can tell you, solving this kind of simultaneously on my iPad, even though the mechanics of doing it on an iPad are different, it really helps just to be solving more and more of the puzzles. You get better at the puzzles. Okay, so there's the 3 that I saw. Sorry for the cough. And there's another one, and then 1 closed. I wonder if a clamshell opened. If a clamshell opened, then those are... And there's another yellow one. And there's an open clamshell. So I think... I don't know if I opened another... Because I didn't play another film. I think the clamshells are the films. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate. Will do. Oh, dadgummit, it's much better on PC. Oh, on the iPad it is so hard to get the precise... Here, I'll give you an example. So, I'm in the Red Temple this morning, and let me get to where I was. Because I hadn't turned on the laser in the Red Temple on my iPad version, just because I had kind of flown past this area. And I'm standing here trying to line up this one. And I must have gone back and forth, I don't know, 100 times or so, trying to get to that position. I mean, like 100 times trying to get to that position on the floor, exact position on the iPad. And it's simple to do on a PC with WASD. I mean, you may have to fiddle with a little, but you can get there with WASD. And on the iPad, it's so hard. The thing that's easy on the iPad, really easy on the iPad, super easy, is you can stand at the top of something, like stand at the top of the mountain, and you can click on a spot, let's say down there. And you'll just run all the way down. Auto run. Your whole way down. All the way down. All by yourself. It's so sweet if you want to get around the island quickly. I mean, there's no, oh, okay, I have to walk all the way back over here. It's gonna, there's no press the shift key and, oh, okay, now I'm running, but it's still gonna take me half an hour to get back over to, let's say, the maze. So there are advantages to the iPad version, but the lack of ability to be precise in how you line something up makes some of the puzzles nightmares. Just nightmares. Okay, so way more puzzles today. So I don't know, 2 hours worth. Way more puzzles today. 502 versus, where was I yesterday? 441. 61 puzzles. 61 puzzles. And 2 EPs today. 61 grid, 2 EPs. That's a heck of a lot of puzzles. Oh, I'm promising myself I'm going to always take a screenshot of what I solved, so that I've got it the next day and I can see. And for some reason we have lit up yellow water lilies. So my first hypothesis was it was the doors out of what I call the Disney tunnels. But maybe not, because I think there's more yellow water lilies than there are doors. But it's something having to do with being down there, because that's what I did today, and it's a whole new area, and all of a sudden I have yellow water lilies. Eight short of nice. Don't you give me numbers. Don't you give me numbers. I hope that's pillars. Don't you give me numbers. You're querying why people were filling in for 2 or 3 straggling, unsolving panels. Well, they wanted to watch me bash my head against that maze the first time. And the answer is the first time I did not solve it on the first try. You would think I'd be able to do that. I've got a freaking master's degree in mathematics. I should be able to do this, but no. No, can't do it. Can't do it. Master's in math, doctorate in something which I will not mention, and I can't do it. Yeah. Yeah, you would think I could do that, but no. And I do think age is part of it. I'm 58. It is not. My brain is slower. I will tell you I see things slower. There's a reason why my icon is a snail. I do things slower. I move slower. I think slower. I'm not as good as I used to be. I can feel it. I can tell. Yeah, things have changed. It happens, folks. It's reality. The benefit is, one of the things you guys noticed, is that I take my time and I see things. I notice things. Not necessarily everything. And I've learned to be persistent. I've learned to go back and do it again another day, and to go back at it another day, and to go back at it another day. So, the person who I was really impressed with, there was a guy I was watching, and I can't remember his name now, who was flying through puzzles. He got 3 lasers, just like boop, boop, boop. And it took me forever to get my first laser. He's an actuary. So you want to talk about a math whiz. They're really good at math. Yeah. So he's really good. Alright, so I will try. Alright. I will probably try that darn maze again tomorrow. And I will probably walk around and look for some more EPs, like the one in the clouds that I found. And I'll keep drawing the ones on the pillars. That'll be my off-stream stuff for prep for tomorrow. Because maybe I can find a couple more. I'll tell you, I think on this town pillar here, I'm pretty sure I've identified one of them, which I cannot light up and do right now. Because I'm pretty much certain, oops, went past the entrance, that that one right there is what I call the white gate. Right at the beginning, the first big gate you open that's lit up with a white lattice. I think that's this one. And mine's, of course, not white anymore, so I don't know how you light that. Once you get past that area, once it's open, I don't know how you reignite that. So that's a mystery to me. So I've drawn out little pictures of all of the ones that are dark on this pillar, so I know what I'm looking for when I find them. And then the next pillar I need to do is the one that's in the blaze orange forest over here. So that one there. And I've gotten obvious ones like that one. And the one that's in the wall there. I mean, and that one. I'm down to hunting ones like, I walk around staring at the sky and stuff. So there's probably some obvious ones I've walked right past, but there's some that I just haven't found. So I've got to draw out all the ones on this pillar that I haven't done yet. There are less on this pillar than the town pillar, but there still are some. So I've got these to do. All right, so those are things to do yet, and then draw out the ones on the other pillars because I wanna eventually 100% this game. I really want to. I think it's worthwhile doing, and yes, now I understand why everybody wants to see where I am in the game and why all these people suddenly lumped in my stream is because I was getting close to running that damn time section, and you all wanted to see me do it. You cruel people, you. You wanted to see me undergo the torture. Oh, it's like some kind of rite of passage, isn't it? Once you've done it, you join the club, right? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. How dare I? Yes, exactly. Oh, you guys have all done it, so. All right, I promise. We'll get there eventually. Yeah, exactly. Where's the white gate? You want to see where the white gate is? Okay. It's the easiest way, probably this way. Where is the white gate? There's my one complete pillar. That was yesterday's stream. That was fun. I didn't know they turned white. I was like totally shocked when it was white. I was like, what? It turned white? What? Hey fishies, nice to meet you. It's so fun. Thank you for the lurks. I'm always happy for lurks. And folks, if anybody, when I finally finish streaming this game, if you've got suggestions for other things to stream that don't involve platforming, I'll be happy. This is what I call the white gate. It has a white lattice before you start solving these. And one of my thoughts is if I turn all this stuff back off, does it go white again? And does that light up and can you boom and solve that puzzle? But I don't want to do that. Okay? Because this is the way you get in and out of this area. And I'm afraid if I do that, something happens. And I will tell you I have a bit of a spoiler on that from watching Spiky stream. Spiky McVeigh. Which I still think would be a great streamer name for a paramedic or a phlebotomist. Spiky McVeigh. Because I think that once you do that, I think that's where he was when this became something else. And if it is the place where you're at when this becomes something else, how the heck do you get out of here and keep running around the island? So I don't want to do it until I'm there. I also wonder if, when we solve this, by the way, this is the grid that you can complete that doesn't light up with a yellow path. It doesn't light up. It lights up different ways, depending. There's a white. But now, it are yellow. Yes, I know this grid is an exception, but that's my whole point, was that now all of a sudden it breaks the rule of how grids behave. So I know that not all grids behave the way they have been behaving, so it changed the rules. Pull off a very obscure bug with boats. Yeah, I'm not going to pull off a very obscure bug with boats. So it changes the rules. So yeah. So I don't want to get trapped in here. I could do it and then go back to a prior save, but don't know. Don't know if I want to do that. So I will work on seeing if I can find a couple more EPs. Maybe some stuff from the pillars. And yes, I have that one. And I finally got that one. And then I will probably try the timed run once I'm like limbered up. Yeah, it's if you're gonna give people puzzles like that, you need to have had something like the little unlockable doors that give you a way out. You know, the little secret doors. But I haven't been able to find a secret door out of this area. I was really hoping that once I had the Disney tunnels, there'd be a Disney tunnel that came up here. So maybe there was and I missed it, but I don't think so. I don't think I found a Disney tunnel here. Right? No, just the start. And yes, I got that one. So, yeah. No Disney tunnel. Well, you can always go to a save file, but we got trapped with the glass elevator. It shoved us into a new game. That was a trap. That was a trap. And I thought this would lead to the Disney tunnels. I thought a secret wall would open or something here. I'm unhappy that it didn't do that. Alright, so I have to also figure out the significance of that Dorito puzzle that we revealed. And I need to do the red door. So those are left to do. I'm still working on trying to separate out those horrible pitches and the sequence of the pitches and figure out where do I start in the sequence of the pitches? Because I can't tell where it stops and I can't tell where it ends and which ones are highs and which ones are lows. And at least I figured out it was a symmetry puzzle on the red door. I'll give it that. The door in the red rusty ship. That's what I'm talking about. It's a horrible, horrible, horrible puzzle. It's vicious. So yeah, got to work on that yet too. No, you can not get trapped because you can always go to a save file. But I feel bad for anybody who's doing it on iPad. Because what the hell happens? Can you get into your save file on an iPad? I don't think you can. You better not. Better not go up the Great Glass Elevator on your iPad. Alright, so Forgive me my cynicism there. If you're going to publish a version for another platform, it needs to be really similar. It needs to not be clunky. All right, so let's leave it there. Let's park it there. Thank you all for being in my stream. I will try that run again tomorrow, maybe more than once, particularly if I don't do well at it. Let's see how far I can go before I get too frustrated. I will do my best. But yeah, I still got lots and lots and lots of puzzles done today, so that was significant. All right, so let's see how we do. The question is, Spiky, are you on? Can I send my stream over to you? So let's see if you are, because you usually are on right after me. Good luck on the timing. Cue Foxy. All right. You can get into your save files. All right, well, that's good to know. All right, so let me see if I can find Spiky. Nope, he's not up yet. Just starting up. Okay, we'll give him a minute or two, and then we'll give him a raid. Keep hitting my, there he is. All right. Gonna raid Spiky, who is fresh playthrough of Eco. Cool, before he tackles the Castle Guide trophy. All right, raiding Spiky, those who want to come along and see him doing some completest playthrough of the game Eco. Here we go.
Thank you so much, Marty, for the raid. Hello, everybody. This is not